Hello, in this video I will show you the game MU Immortal. We will discuss the most important options and look at it at first impression. So let's start after logging into the game. Of course, we have a choice of character classes. If someone played the original game on the computer a long time ago, will certainly remember many details because MU Immortal is very similar to the original. The first character class is Dark Knight, a class focused on physical damage. The second class is Dark Wizard, a mage character focused on magical damage. The next character class is Elf Archer, who deals damage with ranged weapons. And the last available class at the moment is Magic Gladiator, a combination of a mage and a warrior, deals both magical and physical damage. After logging into the game, we can start our adventure. At the beginning, we have basic quests to do to introduce us to the world of MU. These tasks will become more and more difficult and complex with progress. The first days are killing monsters in the city area, which will also be an opportunity to get our first equipment. The drop system in this game is very friendly to players because we can drop various items from simple to rare ones that will allow us to get rich. Once we defeat the first monsters, our level progress will begin, and as a result, you will get your first attribute points, which we can distribute automatically in a way recommended for our class or manually to make our build more unique. Looking at the available options at the beginning of the game, we of course have our backpack where we manage our equipment, the points card, which I have already mentioned. We also have a card with skills, a useful guide tab where we can find a lot of valuable information for the game, and the friends tab. When it comes to options, we have the basic autoplay, pickup, display tabs, and the CDK card where we enter gift codes. You can also use my promotional code TOM777, and all the necessary download links and more are in the description of the video. We also have a shop where you can buy some items to speed up progress. The starter pack is available from $1. In the shop we also have many items for game currency. As our level grows, it will be time for the first upgrades to our armor and weapons. You will traverse atmospheric cities and more new dungeons with increasingly powerful monsters and bosses, which by killing you will gain new and better items, as well as new tasks to complete. Traveling through cities and numerous locations, visiting various NPCs to buy the necessary resources, and also create other items thanks to crafting. The time will come for your first wings. To gain levels even faster, you must visit dungeons and be ready for the next PvE challenges. But do not forget that the time will also come for PvP fights, which this game provides a lot. When you are ready, PvP events will open up before you, in which you will be able to participate with your friends. Let's go back to some content to discuss them in more detail. Let's start with improving equipment. To improve our equipment, we need stones that we can drop from most monsters. Of course, the highest probability will be by killing mini bosses, golden or world bosses, and the best drop will come to us from mystical bosses. There we also have a chance to get the best rare items. You can see all these monsters by clicking on the map. When it comes to skills, at the beginning we have basic skills, but nothing could be further from the truth. At a later stage of the game, we will be able to create and learn more advanced skills, as well as perform class transformation after reaching the appropriate level, as well as completing the appropriate tasks. If we move again to the options, I want to introduce you to their valuable functions, such as managing the automatic use of potions, as well as setting the rank of the automatic farm so that our hero moves only in the designated zone. In the display tab, you can set everything you want to be visible on the game screen, from character names to effects. Moving again to our backpack preview, we have useful options such as recycle, thanks to which we can break down unnecessary drops into valuable resources or gold. We also have a storage card and a shop, but these are available after purchasing a privilege card in the store. This card will also give us other valuable bonuses depending on which level of punishment we purchase. Let's talk about the characters themselves. As I said at the beginning, each character class has its own specific attributes. Just as the knight is a dominator when it comes to physical damage, which means we have to distribute the points in it so as to balance the strength between life and defense. But thanks to the manual possibility of distributing stat points, we have the opportunity to make not only a demon of damage but also a good defender, because using a shield and sword and giving the right amount of points in defense, we will build a strong character to support the team in PvP events. In other classes, balance has less use because Archer, at the expense of weaker defense, has great possibilities in his ranged fight. He can take on greater challenges by avoiding some damage while keeping the enemy at a safe distance. When playing a mage, we must focus on his intelligence. This value is the most important for him to be strong in combat and deal a lot of damage. The last available class at the moment, the Magic Gladiator, is a warrior and a mage in one, so here the statistic points must be divided, say intelligence as well as strength. But always remember, before manually arranging the statistics, that the ability to wear equipment, i.e. armor and weapons, also depends on the statistics, so it is worth keeping this in mind before arranging your statistics. It is better to check the weapons and other elements that we will want to wear in advance to be ready for it. MU Immortal is very closely related to the classic from 20 years ago. Of course, many solutions were used to make the game friendly for mobile devices. Players still love the world of MU despite the passage of many years, and are happy to return to it despite the progress and omnipresent modernity in the world of technology. The game sticks to the original and has many supporters who are not bothered by specific graphics or many other contents. I think it is worth immersing yourself in the world of MU, both for older players who remember the original and new players who have the opportunity to try the game of the legend from which the time of MMORPG games really began. I invite you to subscribe to my commenting channel and leave a like under the video, and useful links to download the game as well as codes with gifts can be found in the description. And I'll show you some gameplay from my main character so you can see how quickly the game content develops along with the levels.